How's it going, everyone? Jiivita here with another Let's Play episode. So, let's see here. I haven't really done a whole lot since the last episode. I did log on and did kind of some upkeep. I kind of sort of cleaned up my inventory and then re-junked it up. I think what I'm going to do this episode is we do have this machined iron, so I might kind of decorate the shop a little bit. I got some leaves. Maybe I'll start to incorporate those leaves into the roof of the shop, or the shop pavilion or something like that. Somebody finally cued me and is like, what is the word I'm trying to think of to describe how those little shop stands are? And, you know, they're pavilions, so I don't know why I was blanking on that. But, yeah. Another thing I did is I went ahead and took some of this rock. Like, I had, this was completely full, this was completely full, and then I had like half of this filled up. And yeah, I still have like a half of one of these storage modules left of rock, so I could make even more. I bumped it up. I now have like 104 crafting tables, and basically, yeah, I need to make more. But But a while back, I was kind of in question of whether or not I was getting all of the experience, so I made basically a little calculator, and I'll pull that down here. And Kippy had some other kind of questions, or she made a comment that she wanted to level a hunter, and I was like, well, does Kippy, you know, have all of her skill pages and where the skill points to actually fill them out? And she's like, well, I don't think so. So that got me thinking. It's like, would it be better to, you know, do a level 50 plus basically, or to take a whole brand new character and level them? And as far as like using the stone method, it would be faster to level a new character. So what I did right here is, this is the experience needed to get all the way to level 50 from level 6. So you have to be at least level 6 to get mass crafting. So this 4,900 experience up here, it's probably really hard to see, but that's how much experience it takes to get to level 6, and then the rest of it is what it takes to get to level 50. So it's kind of interesting to take a look at this. You know, you need basically 3 million or 3.3 million experience to get to level 50 from level 6, which equals that much stone, which equals about 16,000 or 500 crafts or mass crafts of rock, which equals that much rock, which this equals this many smart stacks. And if you want an easy way to measure it, if you're using shop stands to store all the stone, you'll need 21 shop stands full of stone. Or if you like the storage shelves, you'll need 9 3x3 sets of storage shelves. So like the 3x3 squares of storage shelves, you'll need 9 sets of those. And if you want to craft it all at once, you'll need 550 crafting tables to be able to craft all of this stone all at once. So kind of interesting. If you wanted to do the same thing, get an extra 100 skill points by doing level 50 plus to level up or fill out an extra skill page, let's see, you're going to need 500 smart stacks of stone, or essentially 13, or actually 14 of the 3x3 storage shelf sets, or about 31 and a quarter shop stands. So it is definitely faster, at least as far as you know, doing the stone method. It takes less stone in order to level up a character to 50 for the first time versus getting an extra skill page. And this is why I don't get more stuff done, is because I'm too busy making little spreadsheets of like, what if, or you know, I want to math something out. But so kind of interesting. The one thing that's kind of cool for Kippy is that the character she wants to level up, or would level up to do a hunting spec, is also her miner. So she could go out and mine some of the stone, and since what, she would need about 1.25 million. Oh wait, she needs about 500,000 rock. So it's either 1 or 2 experience per rock that you gather, and so that would actually reduce the overall amount of stone she actually needs, because she also is getting the experience from not only mining the rock, but whatever resources she finds, because the resources give extra experience. But so kind of interesting food for thought. I might kind of like upload this to Google Sheets or something for community use, maybe kind of clean it up a little bit, but it's kind of interesting to play around with. But so yeah, decorate the shop. I also think I'm gonna go maybe like try trying to sell some stuff. I have some silver and gold I'm willing to part with. And so hopefully I can get a decent amount of coins so I can start buying more of essentially this stuff. I'm particularly interested in these advanced compactor coils. I could buy them just outright, but with the amount of coins I do have, or at least enough to be able to compact all the way up to hard coal, because that would be really nice to be able. Oh, let's see here. There's somebody. Who's that? Old Gus? Okay, Old Gus. Yes, that sounds familiar. But yeah, look at all of this coal that I have. And this is all for mining on, Bezo Verona. So it's actually mostly soft and medium. Got a little bit of hard coal hanging out. There, he's waving. Salute. And he's off. But, so yeah. Let's see here. So yeah, I got the machined iron. I got some leaves to maybe decorate. And I guess we can put away these starberries and maybe put the trunks over here of my crafting tables. How about this one? Yeah, because there's some in there already. And I don't necessarily need an axe, so let's leave that here. And let's see here. Another thing I want to shop for, another reason why I need more coins, is that I think I'm out of AoE hammers. I mean, I still have this one, but this is more suited for lower level planets, where this one I could actually mine on tier 6 planets, except I don't have a fully filled out mining spec. I guess I should look at, there's actually a thingamajigger that will tell me if I can mine on a tier 6 planet with or without those skills. So let's, if I can pull this up. Okay, so I honestly can't remember if I've shown this on the Let's Play. I think I showed it off in one of my live streams, but I've been talking about, it's like, oh, I need to make like a damage calculator so you can figure out what kind of forging you need or what kind of spec you need to mine at a certain level or planet. And so let's take a look at here. So yeah, we already got the adjacent all on diamond. So yeah, this is set up already for your typical tier 6 diamond hammer. But if I take out this tool mastery, that's what I'm missing. So yeah, that's still saying 2 hits for a tier 6 planet. So if we start bumping this up, okay, so what's going on here? Because that should one shot. Something else I'm missing? Got the power bonus damage epic. Do I need level 8? Yeah, there we go. Okay, now let's see if we can bump out. Okay, so you basically need a completely decked out mining spec to be able to mine on a tier 6 planet. Because right there, here's the tier 6 spheres to break rock. And, okay, so interesting. Suppose I could find something that has like a level 9 a devastating damage boon instead of the level 8. And yeah, that would allow me to mine on tier 6 planets without any additional hammer mastery beyond just the hammer epic. So, okay. I don't think we're really going to find many hammers that fit that description, but... Oh, we got...
Abo!
Here, I thought that was just wild stock. I kept hearing footsteps, but...
Atubio.
We got David KO and Matt KO. Okay, interesting. Both part of the RD guild. Is there a way to see... Request dimension. Okay, I've heard of the request dimension. I think it's like an area that's set up solely for request baskets, basically. I'll have to check that out at some point. not... I saw the post for it, but I haven't actually figured out where it physically is. Let's see, I need to fuel... Nope. So they're asking if the Tree of Life is my build. That's actually Savior's over there. Okay, so they had a bunch of questions on basically how to switch one hand at a time. So if you're unfamiliar, like by default, if you use the scroll wheel, you would be switching both hands at the same time. So you can go to settings under game and let's see here, item selection radial display. Oh, that's duration. Here we go. So item selection radial switching by default is on both hands, which I don't particularly like because, you know, then you're switching both hands at the same time. You could use a modifier, so like I'm holding down the modifier for the left hand and I can switch it one at a time, but then I have to do the same thing for the other hand. And so, I don't know, usually when I want to switch an item, I want to switch just one hand at a time. So I always switch it to primary hand only, and you can even switch which is your primary hand, so I like to use my right hand for most everything, just kind of personal preference. So anyway, let's get down to business, try to find someone to buy this silver and gold. It's going to be kind of tempting because my main account is actually buying silver. And I haven't quite decided if that's like, I don't know, insider trading or kind of a conflict of interest. I don't know. But it would be kind of nice to be able to sell it to my main account just because, well, my main account doesn't really like to go mining for silver. So, but let's check out New Leyden and see if anybody's buying silver at New Leyden, what the price is, because let's see here, Jiivita, or my main account, I believe is buying for 7 coins each. Okay, here's gold and silver. The 21, was that? Wow, okay. So is there actually, yeah, there's no coin in this basket. It's like, that's a lot higher than what I've been buying it for. Might explain why the silver's kind of slowed down. Whenever I set up my shop on my main account, I went around and did some price checking, but I guess prices have maybe fluctuated, or this just could be an old request basket. Let's see, I really only have silver and gold to sell. Is there... Oh, do I have a... Looks like I have a whisper and somebody is... Oh, thanks. So he said, let's see here, Mr. Peppers, love your content, bud. Keep having fun. Laters. Okay, so what is the private message? Oh, Matt KO. You know what plant is best for gold ore? That is a good question. Okay, so I basically told him that I would go mining for diamonds on a blast planet. That will get you not only diamonds, but gold, titanium, hard coal, medium coal, all sorts of goodies. So that's just kind of my... Sorry for a bit of fanboy. No problem. Okay, so let's see here. There used to be another coin exchanger here, but I think it's maybe kind of, I don't know, something changed. Okay, so let's play around with the shop. Oh, here we go. Here it is. And what I was thinking was kind of like that, except with the machined iron. So I guess it's kind of, yeah, piece there, and piece. Okay. So that would still leave at least one block for leaves to hang down. And question is what did I do with my chisels? I might have left them at home, or they could be over at my new location, which I need to get busy trying to build something there, but like I want to use some brick, which means I need to craft some brick, which means I need to gather the materials. Let's see here. Chisels. Yeah, looks like I left them all the way at home. Ooh. I just thought I had everything lined out. So I guess I'll run home, grab the chisels, and be right back. I guess I could go ahead and place... Okay, so that was a little bit more running around than I would really like to admit. I kind of like went over to the new home location that's kind of over there, and turns out there wasn't tools, but then I remember it's like, oh yeah, I have a changing chisel that I forged last episode, which really nice. Changes blocks, it has an extra 1,600 durability, so that will be pretty nice. I could start switching around the wood. I could even turn this iron into copper, but what I might end up actually really using it for is switching these leaves around to the different types, just to get like a different texture. Maybe to have these two colors the same texture, just you know, the different colors, because of course it doesn't change the color of the block. So yeah, that might be kind of interesting. But let's... Yeah, that's beveled chisels, so we'll need... Yeah, the gold. You don't need the atlas for the time being. Oh yeah! Yeah, at some point we'll need to grab that warp augment that we crafted last episode, but getting a little sidetracked. I forgot a basic chisel, but I think what we're going to be chiseling really won't need it. Oh, we could chisel them down to half blocks first, which would save my gold chisel, but yeah, I don't feel like running all the way home yet again looking for them. So let's see here. Yeah, that's gonna go something like that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's better than the refined. Not just, I don't know, amazing, but I think it's a nice little touch of detail. There, yeah, there and there. And, okay, there it is. I was like, did I put it on my action bar? I honestly couldn't remember. That sun's kind of bright. Let's see here, is that all? Yeah. Just trying to make sure the textures are looking at least decent, because they can look a little strange if they're not connecting properly, like you didn't place them all in the same orientation. There. Same thing over here. Oh, that's a sling bow. Well, shoot it into being chiseled, you know? Just kind of like chip off the sling bow bolts, why not? There we go. So as far as leaves, let's see here. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not really... I mean, it's not horrible. I'm not overly impressed with it either. But I just thought of something. Kind of like... I think we can make almost like a cross or something. Or a star. Let's see here. Oh, it's... Okay, it's the beacon I keep running into. It's like, I'm running into something. Let's see here. Do I have... that would technically work. You could also use the precise square, but that's not much better. There's a slight possibility there might be a bevel or an iron bevel chisel over here, but nope, there's a shovel. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's right, that's right. Okay. So, what's his name? Red, yeah. Red something. It seems like there's... Oh, is it condition red or... I don't know. I had a comment that's like, oh, you could have saved yourself a bunch of trouble. You should have just gone to my shop, which there's actually a portal just right over here. Where is it? Yeah, reds with a 3. And apparently he sells all of the chisels. Did he say it was upstairs? Or I can't remember if he said where they're being sold. Yeah, I guess they are upstairs. And I've been here just a couple of times, but I think when I was here I was looking to sell other things, and yeah, it doesn't look like he's buying just a whole lot. Here we go. So we have, 100 coins. That's probably... well, I think iron tools, like 75 is probably the going rate, and then chisels have, what, the copper cogs? So... that probably makes them a little bit... Ooh, those are really expensive pies, especially considering New Leyden has some really cheap ones. What do we have here? Revive, Augment, and Totem. Oh, that's interesting. So it's just like a smart stack of preloaded. That's an interesting concept. Like, I don't really need totems, especially since you can craft them for free. He's buying... Ooh, he's buying copper ore. That's at least a better price than what my other account is buying it for. I think my other account's buying for 5. Don't really... Yeah, I don't see anything else that I could sell to him. Is there anything around here? Yeah. Ooh, okay. 200... Wow, isn't it the same recipe? Why are the shop stands cheaper than the request baskets? I'm at least 50% certain. So in other words, not completely certain that they are the exact same price. Let's see here. But anyway, we got the chisel that we're after. Let's see here, smart stacked with my loot magnet. And that will greatly save my gold chisel, because it's already got a decent amount of wear on it. But we can take this down to half blocks. And go ahead, get that and that. Okay, so... yeah? Trying to not completely screw this up. We could put like a hole in the middle, that might be interesting, but I was kind of thinking... now that's just going to turn into a diamond. Which isn't horrible, but kind of boring at the same time. If we try to whittle this down even more, what's going to happen? Yeah, because if we hit it on this corner, that's going to pull it completely away. So I almost... something I might need to do is... make it come out even more. Kind of like that. That way these blocks can be the point, and then this is more of a, I don't know, that. Like that, there we go. Then we can bring this down to a point. There we go, now it'll look a little bit more like a star. How about we go ahead, do something like so. Oops. I was afraid that was going to happen. Yeah, it's kind of why I wanted to go ahead and get an iron chisel. Okay, so that goes like that. That's gonna be a point. Need to leave that one alone. There we go. No, I think I messed that one up. Let's put these over here. There we go. That's gonna be a point. Okay, that's already the point. Okay, so it's kind of interesting. And how about we take some gleam? And yeah. Kind of amusing because I'm like, oh yeah, why don't I do this? And it's like exactly what was already there, just now kind of floating down a little bit. I could put like a little one of these doogies. There, that's kind of interesting. Kind of lights it up and gives a bit of personality, I suppose. There. Oh, we can fix that. That a little bit. Okay, yeah, if we try to make that even smoother, it's gonna basically just mess it up, so resist the temptation. Nope. Why not? Yeah, I did get an X. There we go. Yeah, that one needs to be fixed as well. Oh, there we go. Should theoretically be the last one. Yeah, okay. Okay, so, you know, could do the same thing here as well. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, that's actually 2 blocks put together, or 2 half blocks put side by side. So it's going to kind of float if we try to put anything there. So let's go ahead, let's get rid of these goofy things, because I don't know, they just don't really add a whole lot. They're kind of hard to even tell they're there. So, and let's maybe play around with some leaves. Do I have a grapple with me? Yes, I do. Yeah, I guess just kind of do like so. Kind of my thoughts is I can have the leaves hanging down a little bit through the waffle weave, for lack of a better terminology that's coming to mind, and maybe over the sides a little bit, just to kind of soften and mix a little nature in with everything. Always like to kind of make things that are either a little bit overgrown or at least have some aspect of nature mixed in instead of just being, I don't know, sterile or clean. Here's that. Okay. for the hanging down parts, I might... I don't know. I have that other color of leaf with me. I could have kind of a mixture of different colors. And I think they go together pretty decently. Okay, did I get them at least? Yeah, it looks like they're all kind of covered. I don't know, not very many people are probably going to see this up here, so I could literally just leave it, but from here, we'll be able to kind of see what's going on. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Get a little greenery in here, and at least right here we can start having some stuff hanging down. And let's turn up the foliage quality. Whoops, what am I doing? Settings. Here we go, graphics. Bump it up to medium so we can see the pretty leaf feather things. Yeah. And I can put another leaf block up there. So let's pull out, was it the precise slope chisel? And what we can do is kind of chisel opposite corners here. It kind of gives it that, I don't know, wedge kind of taken out of it. Here, maybe just make this one not a ramp, but something like that. Yeah. There, yeah, I think that works pretty good. Maybe, you do the wedge taken out of that one. Or just leave it alone. Maybe I'll just leave that one alone. Okay, so... I think, let's see here, why don't we experiment with this other color. I think I'm definitely gonna have to switch that to a different type of leaf. Let's see, where is, there it is. Yeah, changes block type. Okay, so yeah, we got the circle ones, yeah, whatever that is. Is that exotic? Yeah, exotic, and so we can take the waxy and turn it into exotic. It's kind of maybe interesting. Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's too many iron chisels. Okay, that looks a little strange because, yeah, it's like... So I could turn that one around or just make it a different shape. Here, there's my X. And what if... Let's do that. Yeah. Oops. Oh yeah, they're gonna like... Huh. Then that one... Okay, I see what's... Yeah, because like as I break these, they're gonna go into that smart stack. It'd be kind of nice. It wasn't like that, but there we go. Let's see, it looks like maybe right here could use a little bit of color. Kind of the same problem. It's like they're both like just going at the same angle sort of thing. Let's do another one of those, kind of break it up a little bit. There. I think that's pretty decent. I don't want to like be completely even, but just a little bit of kind of extra color mixed in there. Let's get up here. Let's see, are we right on the border or can we have some leaves spilling over the sides? I think we're right on the border. Yeah, see, that's not even plotted. That's a little disappointing. I guess, I mean, you could have them hanging over just a little bit, like so. Yeah, I think this is turning out decent enough. Kind of randomly like, let's do a patch here and maybe like so and... Okay, so originally I went shopping, however the shopping trips were really uneventful and added a lot of time to an already kind of long episode. I got a little carried away there, as normal. So, long story short, we did manage to find 3 decent AoE hammers at Jiivita Mall. Kind of on the northwest corner, there's actually several shops that have a decent spread of hammers that are pretty decently priced. Also, we went and checked out the request dimension, which did eventually buy our gold and silver. However, there's like 4 request kiosk type things set up, so there really wasn't a whole lot there to show off just yet. Other than I did manage to sell both smart stacks of my silver and gold, so got a decent amount of coin from that, but I think next episode we're going to go mining. But anyway, this was Jiivita. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more like this, and if there's anything you didn't like, please let me know down below. Also, if you like my channel and want to get cool perks, check out my Patreon page. Until next time, peace.